Okay, it's looking good, guys. It looks like it's working. Hold on. Just realized I need to open up the chat. Let's do that right now. Uh, but guys, I think we got it solved. So I am happy about that. And yeah, it looks like it's working. Yay. Okay, so in just a minute, I'm switching it over to Dirt 4, the big attraction. It's working. It's working. And there's Dirt 4. Let's get that audio going. And okay, here's Dirt 4, guys. I know it's been pretty long wait, but hopefully it is worth it. And oh yeah. So Uh, basically, all I've done so far since loading this up was I configured the controls, I did the introductory race, and beyond that, I basically haven't really done anything. I did a little bit of Dirtfish because that's where it sends you right after the first race. For more information about that, I recommend you go to my first hour and a half video and a little, like, I'm not going to make this an excuse or anything, but when I did that hour and a half, I know a lot of people were polarized about it, saying, oh, it looks like crap. The guy on the left won't shut up. But basically, here's what happened. Deep Silver, who is the US distributor for Dirt 4, so they're working with Codemasters, they emailed me asking me to come into their office, which is about a half hour from where I live. And they wanted me to do a live stream with them, so I did that. And basically, I get there, and they had the most ghetto setup. They had a pink couch from their Saints Row series. So they had that. And then they basically had the table, like a coffee table with a G29 mounted on it. And least ergonomic position ever. And the pedals were under table. My feet kept on getting stuck. So not making an excuse for my crappy driving, because I am not the best rally driver, but it was worse than it could have been. But yeah, so for this stream, even though I have triples for this stream right now, I'm just doing a single screen because I had to jerry rig my setup together with that internet issue. Now I have this set up now. So, what to do first? Let's do a free play. So I know somebody said 95 rally, but I'm just going to let this talk real quick.
Stages vary in length, can be bumpy, twisty, and have multiple surfaces ranging from gravel to asphalt and snow. To be successful, you need a high level of concentration, listening to your co-driver, and maintaining your nerve to push the car to the edge of its performance. An event is made up of one or more stages with service intervals to repair your car along the way. The fastest combined time across the stages wins the event.
Okay, so I got a message from Matt S. Our game sounds too quiet, Steggy. Let me turn it up a bit. I just didn't want it to drown out with my voice. So it's a little higher up volume now. Maybe a little more. Hopefully that should be all right. But yeah, so I would say it might be seen as too grippy. I would say the cars are definitely more planted, which actually was one of my gripes with Dirt Rally, where the cars were too planted, and that could cause issues. So somebody said test out the 95 Subaru Impreza. So also here we get to test out the Your Stage creator. So, as mentioned in the past, there are 5 locations. Fitzroy in Australia, which will also be the first track you drive on. Tarragona in Spain, which is all tarmac. Sweden is snow and ice. Michigan is Michigan. Definitely, it's one of the easier rallies. Powies and Wales is actually, I believe it was also in Dirt Rally. So, Nor Hunter, Rallycross and Land Rush is great. Rally is crap in Dirt 4. Understeer and too grippy. They had the formula. What happened? I am not fully sure. I'd say I liked the Rally in my testing with Dirt 4. Granted, I was only testing with a Logitech G29. But let's take a look and see how it is with my Fanatic Club Sport wheel. So, let's bump up the complexity and generate a stage. Boom. In a second, new stage. And looks a little boring at the end. Another stage. That looks pretty fun. It's 3.45 miles. Matt S, this is the Club Sport Wheel V2.5. I am actually running it with the Club Sport Pedals V3. I was going to try it with my Husingfeld Engineering Pro pedals. However, it was having issues, unfortunately. This is also worth mentioning. This is not the final build. This is a pre-release build. I believe they are anticipating a day one patch. So hopefully that could add some compatibility to the Husingfeld pedals because they were compatible in Dirt Rally. So let's try this out. Early afternoon, partly cloudy. We are going to be doing Michigan with the Subaru. Horizon, yes, I was the guy working with Deep Silver. I'm not from Deep Silver. I was invited by Deep Silver to do a live stream. So I did a live stream along with them, but this is my channel and I am doing the live stream myself. I just received a review copy of the game this afternoon. So let's add another stage. So 2-stage event. There we go. So one thing I just wanted to mention is I actually have a Club Sport Shifter V2.5 and I basically am using that as my handbrake. Paddle shifter to shift. I know it's not the ideal way, but alas. Maybe later I'll map my Thrustmaster TH8RS. Horizon, yeah, I am a little on the heftier side, unfortunately. Long story short, I had an unfortunate circumstance where about a year ago, one of my friends died of a drug overdose, sort of sent me into spiraling depression, and I gained about 30 pounds. I, so far, have lost about 10 of those. I'm looking to try to lose about 40 more. So, yeah, it's life, unfortunately. But I'm taking in stride. I'm working. I'm getting really into cycling. My goal this summer is I want to do a 50 to 60 mile bike ride in one day. My record currently is 35 miles. Okay, so I have this set with the simulation physics. I just want to mention that. Yeah, Kevin, it's unfortunate, but I know he's in a better place now. Like, that's just something to rest Saul's in. Okay, hold the handbrake to start it off. I have this running in high settings. Let me check. I think the assists are off. Also, I just want to show you some things that people asked me about. So one of the things I was most asked about was if there was field of view. And there is. You are able to widen the field of view or make it narrower. I'm using it in the middle because right now I'm basically just using a single screen right now. And then there's a cockpit shake, which I like on the lower side or off. Co-driver calls. I prefer them earlier. And the cockpit driver and wheel, you can turn that on or off, which is nice. Subtitles on or off. Units. So let's go to difficulty. And apply those settings. Okay, auto repairs I had turned on. Anti-lock braking I have set to 1 because I'm using the Club Sport pedals and I'm not really used to that. Automatic windshield wipers. I have this on because I have this set to, or basically there is issues with the button mapping right now. exterior cameras. Let's turn that off. All this, okay, okay. Yeah, it looks good. This is the PC version. I also received an Xbox One version of this. So I will say that, so I do have it set to high graphics. I considered setting to ultra, but actually, screw it. Let's try ultra. I think it'll work. Yeah. So if the frame rates are struggling, I will say that I'll move back to high. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a struggle. I'm going to hit the berm too. But yeah, so let's see. Let's change this to high because I was getting decent frame rates with that. Yeah, I was getting about, I think, 45 frames per second at high. Okay, or high. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting stable 60 on high settings. And yeah, so oh my gosh, yes, they did fix the water since I last drove this. Oh. Whoa, crap. Okay, this is definitely more on the challenging side. Sherwood, water, in my last stream I did, it was actually where you didn't have any water texture. It would show the wipers, but it would not show the, it wouldn't actually show the water on the windshield. Oh gosh, I think I'm struggling because I have a flat tire. I'm not sure. It feels like there is some damage though. Definitely. Force feedback, definitely a lot more responsive than Dirt Rally. I'll say that. You can see me really working this wheel. For the record, I do have this wheel set at drift mode -3. So I did get the drift mode issue resolved in my Club Sport wheel. Basically, it was something where even though I tried the firmware update, it didn't stick. But I would say that... Oh, God. Let's see. Let's fix... Okay, yeah. I had a wheel issue. I wish Vandal Edge was working. Oh, wow. I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. But as I was saying, the wheel is far more responsive, and I fixed the issue with the Fanatic wheel. Apparently, the firmware didn't stick the first time I updated it. I really wish Vandal Edge was working, though, on this, because I can barely see the gear indicator. I might put on the HUD later. But yeah, force feedback in this is a lot stronger and more accurate. That water effect, though, oh, that could really disorient you, I bet. Yeah, Dirt Rally had decent force feedback, except on the tarmac. This really does feel like a significant improvement. So I definitely would recommend this. Oh gosh. But yeah, like this really does show off how smooth this Club Sport wheel is. But yeah, I will say Tarmac does have a good improvement over dirt rally. I know it's going to be blasphemous, but I'd say it felt closer to Dirt 3 when terms of the car felt planted. It felt like it had solid weight transfer. Sure, it wasn't the most hardcore physics-wise, but it did a good job of showing the weight transfer. Crap. Okay, save that. I admit I'm not the best at rally. I'm just having fun, and that's ultimately what the game's about, right? I'm no alien. So one nice thing is you actually do have to stop by the marshal. You can turn off, I think, the marshal assist, because when I was at one of the trade shows, or not trade shows, I was at the press event for Dirt 4, and I blew past the marshal, got hit with a time penalty. Okay, that's embarrassing. 18th place. Let's see if we can do better. Yeah, my friend Jeff, who sometimes I did streams with, was busy. And then my friend Brian, he's also busy. Like, Brian's actually one of my roommates. Mr. Sonderbar, yes, it is possible to hide the HUD. I've drove in some events without the HUD, and oh my gosh, it gets challenging. But yeah, that car is munched up. But unfortunately, since I can't really see my gears, I'm going to actually turn on the indicator. So let's go to game preferences, OSD. Oh, it's not going to show the entire HUD. So I'll go to a different camera angle. I love this camera angle. Gives a good view of everything. I bet it will be a great one for triples, but you also get the gear indicator, which I was really having issues with that. And the Wizard of Sol is, yes, you can turn off the steering wheel and hands. I saw that in the settings, so you can do that. Let's see if I can actually do a decent run now. Oh my gosh, the force feedback is so much more responsive. Oh, so I just want to mention my PC specs real quick. I am using a it's an AMD Ryzen 7 1800X processor. I just bought that yesterday, and I am using that with a an NVIDIA GTX 970 graphics card, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. So that's sort of giving you an idea. The processor is high-end. The graphics card is sort of mid-high, and getting some pretty solid performance out of this. So Codemasters has always been known to optimize their software pretty well. And especially, look at all these trees. Look at all of this. And it's looking decent. I know some people were complaining about my live stream that I did a few weeks ago, saying it looked like crap. And I'd say that was honestly up to the OBS settings that Deep Silver decided to use. Apparently, they do their stream in 720p and limited bandwidth. So that's one of the reasons it really looked like crap. Oh god, I just murdered. Let's drive away quickly.
Into left 6, 150, 200, over bumps, 100.
Whoa, crap. Don't read and drive, guys. It's dangerous. Mechanical pants. I said the GTX 970. I ended up buying it pre-owned a couple years ago from Amazon for about $270. And yes, I know that's sort of a beefy processor, but with a lot of video editing I do, and a lot of just like the processor intensive stuff I'm doing, that's why I sort of justified the purchase of that processor. And oh my gosh, the processor's powerful. I'm gonna say that. It really does a great job streaming. It does very solid job. Oh my god, oh my god, oh
Jump,
crap.
baby.
Okay, let's just say I meant to do that.
Over finish. All right, take her
Whoops.
slow to the control.
Okay, that car is pretty trashed. But yeah, like this is pretty darn fun. And I'm gonna say it does feel pretty nice. It does feel solid. So in that second event, because I finished 7th, I went from 18th to 13th. So, hey, not too bad. But yeah, this has good feeling through the wheel. Enjoying it so far. Got some prize money. So let's look into doing a different event now. So that's at least a quick taste of Rally. And pretty optimized well. Enjoying it so far. So let's quit out of that. Okay. Any takers for... Let's try Land Rush.
Featuring lightweight rear-wheel drive buggies and colossal 900 horsepower trucks, Land Rush events are all about the spectacle of high-powered vehicles thundering across short dirt courses in the USA and Mexico. The courses are designed to guarantee spectacular action with breathtaking jumps, sweeping back corners, and suspension-shaking moguls. Events are made up of semi-finals and finals. The top 4 from the semis feature in the A final, whereas the bottom 4 enter the B final.
Okay, so let's take a look at some of this going on. So you have stadium buggies, stadium trucks with rear-wheel drive, four-wheel drive stadium trucks, and the cross carts. Oh gosh, those cross carts. I tested those earlier on and they are challenging. Since they're the newcomer, let's give that a try. So these things are tiny, 687 pounds, 120 horsepower, 6-speed manual sequential box. Oh boy. So let's check the events. California, local-ish. Okay, let's give this a try. But yeah, so far so good. I would say this is leaning towards the simulation level. There are some things that definitely aren't as hardcore as others. Like the damage, as mentioned before, isn't as hardcore as other titles. So it's definitely less sensitive. This, I would say, is good physics-wise. So let's just give this a try. I think I'm going to spin, though.
Let's get your result today.
First in, looking like Forza Motorsport interface isn't really as a bad thing as you might think. I would say that... Hold on.
Go, go, go.
There we go.
Inside.
Oh, there's actual spotter. Whoa, I just got spun out. That sucked. Oh my gosh, this is intense. Okay, handbrake did not work well there. Frame rate I'm getting now, the stream is saying 60, so it's still at least good. It feels definitely smooth. That's what matters. Whoa! The steering in this feels totally different to the cars, too. Oh my gosh, that steering ratio. This feels like what you'd imagine a Formula 1 car with dirt tires would feel like. There we go, we're closing in. Oh, I just saw some parts flying.
Outside. Car inside.
Oh, opposite lock. I don't think I have VSync on, but this definitely, it will run uncapped on PC, I'll say that. But I believe since I'm streaming, it's sticking at around the 60 mark. Oh my gosh. Just saw that guy flying high.
Be careful, there's been an accident just down the track from us. Inside.
Okay, let's ease out. Oh my gosh! Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Great lap. You close in 2/10 on the car ahead.
I'm surprised. The spotter's doing a decent job. Communicating information, not being too intrusive. Reminds me of the original Grid. But yeah, this is a lot of fun, I'll say that. Matt, what you were saying. Okay, making move for the lead. Going inside. Got the lead. Except I don't have the ideal line. Crossover. Oh, I couldn't do the slide job.
You gained 4 places now.
Okay. Oh gosh, he bumped me. Robin's racing, guys. Robin's racing. Also, one thing I want to say is that this is actually good engine sounds. I like the sounds of this. Next, I will try the historic rally. Good suggestion, guys. I'll give that a try next. I'll need to remap some buttons. But yeah, so
This is your last lap.
last lap, I'll just stick with that. I won't run the main heat. This, I think, is a good enough taste for you guys. This actually reminds me of the Dallara IR05, the old Indy car, or even like the kart. So, yeah, some of those motorcycle engines, I'd say, work well. More powerful. Oh, crap. I read while driving. Come on, come on, come on. Suck on that. But, I'm not really sure about the 470 versus 970. Impreza WRX22B. No, this is not a demo. I got a review copy of this build. This is not the final build of Dirt 4, but it is definitely close. They are going to likely have a day 1 patch, but this is basically what is going to be shipping along with it. Nor Hunter, I promised the guys historic rally first, and then I am going to do rallycross. So, I want to just show you some of the things. So, input. There is a calibration wizard, which is great for calibrating the dynamic degrees of rotation. Have this set to Fnatic Club Sport, so device management. Let us work on the bindings. So since we are going to use the H shifter and clutch for historic rally, let's get that configured. Hold on. Seriously? Hold on. My shifter should be working. Oh, wait. I know the issue. Fanatic Club Sport. Okay, there we go. Input bindings. Okay, gears are there. Now we have to map the handbrake. So, handbrake. I'm going to put it at the left paddle. That's just the easy way for me to handle it. Clutch is mapped and going to be simulated. Okay. One thing weird is it's not allowing me to map the settings for the menu. Hopefully that's going to be changed in the day one patch because I do not like the menu configuration in this. So, hold on. Return. Okay, so. Hold on a second. Gear up. Oh, crap. Mistake. So for now, I'm just going to do this so it doesn't conflict. So, classic H pattern is mapped. NASCAR Sim Racing 1, A, great title. That was one of my main first sim racing titles. B, I would say, or I am using the Club Sport Wheel V2.5. So, yeah. Vibration force feedback. I'm going to turn down some of the self-aligning torque. Felt a little too strong there. Center force, this felt a little too strong there. Actually, let's just turn it off. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Secret 3. Okay, so I think we got that all mapped. Let us go to Historic Rally. Free play. When I was 5/6, I was playing NASCAR Racing 1999 season. Oh crap, I hit the wrong thing. So free play. Actually, no, abandoned championship. So, let's see, Historic Rally.
The rules of historic rallying are no different from modern day rallying. The real difference is the cars are a completely different breed, and to tame them, you'll need a wide range of skills. The classics of the 60s quickly evolved into purpose-built rally cars during the 70s, and technology continued advancing rapidly into the 80s, with the legendary Group B class, which were both crazy fast and notoriously dangerous.
Okay, let's take a look at the vehicles. So there is the H1 historic class. So Mini Cooper, Lancia Fulvia HF. H2, which is the Peugeot 205 GTI. What I've heard is a lot of real-world rally drivers started with that. Okay, this is the Ford Escort Mark II, Renault Alpine A110, Fiat 131 Abarth, and Opel Kadett. H3, the E30 M3, as Opel Ascona, Lancia Stratos, which I think a lot of people are wanting, Renault 5 Turbo, and Ford Sierra Cosworth. Oscan Ascoy, or Axoy, sorry. I would say the main differences are the, definitely it feels solid on the force feedback. Your stage is definitely a huge improvement. And I would say, especially with the asphalt handling. Okay, since people were really asking nicely or not nicely in previous videos, I'm gonna try the Lancia. I believe, or are the Subaru Impreza 95. I did drive earlier, and I do have DVR mode turned on for the stream. So if you want to rewind to beginning of the stream, I actually have that drive there. So, Lancia Stratos. So this time, let's do Australia. Let's just see what a middle of the road looks. Not bad, not bad. So let's show you what long length, long complexity looks like. Yeah, Slow Dancer, that was me. I was the guy that was invited to the Deep Silver live stream and had the ghetto setup there. So, okay. Woo, 8.25 miles. That looks tricky. Rest in peace, guys. Been nice knowing you. Okay, I guess I'm traveling to the land of the mechanical pants. Better than going to hell. For record, I'm talking about the rallycross track. Remu R, they sent me a review copy and they said I'm under an embargo for the reviews until June 6th, but they said I had free reign to live stream.
Alright, yeah, check. Just checking the radio. All good.
This is sim mode, Vitor Machado.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Left 5, left 6, keep right over crest. Don't cut, right 2, crest.
Hold on. Crap. Hold on. I did not set it to manual and H, so my bad. I didn't realize I made that mistake. So we go into game preferences, difficulty, and manual H with clutch. Oh god, I'm boned, as someone said. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, so you can have limited restarts, so just went that way around.
5, 4,
Okay,
3,
wish me luck, guys.
1, go. Left 5, left 6, keep right over crest. Don't cut, right 2, crest 80.
Oh gosh,
Keep left over crest, 80 through gate, 80 through dip.
the handling feels pretty good, guys.
Crest, right 5, and left 6, 80. 80 through dip. Left 3 over crest. Dip.
I apologize if I don't talk much here.
5 long.
I think you'll know why. Oh, slight hiccup frame rate.
Caution, crest. Jump maybe. Right 5.
That could be just because I'm streaming. Oh gosh, power on oversteer. Reverse. Yeah, this is
Dip. Crest.
I believe you I'm not sure, CS bruh. You might oh gosh. Talking and reading while driving. Yeah, talk and die. Whoops.
80 through dip. Crest.
I'm just gonna shut up for a little bit, then I'll try looking over some of the questions.
Crest. Right 5. And left 6. Through gate. 80 through gate. Crest. Dip. Right 3 over crest.
What?
Dip.
Freaking windshield wipers! Why they turn on?
Right 5.
Like gosh, this thing is so prone to throttle on oversteer.
Right 5.
Like that's one of the tricky things with the like
And crest.
older cars.
80 through dip. Left 5 long. Don't cut. Dip.
I know I'm not a great rally driver, guys, but hey, you're gonna get a get a lot of laughs out of this.
Crest. And crest. 80 through dip. Left 5 long. 80
Whoa!
through dip.
Oh. I stalled it. Lot of throttle and oversteer.
Right 5 and left 6. Through gate 250, left 6 and turn right 2 long.
Right too long.
80 through dip. Left 3 over crest.
Thanks, Norhunter.
Through gate.
I enjoy these and just interacting with fun people. I'm just saying, community is really what brings sim racers together. Speaking of community, I just opened a thread in the Sim Racing Paddock forums for one of our first ever online events, and I would love to hear your guys' opinion on what you would like to run, where I am considering between iRacing, Automobilista, Assetto Corsa, R Factor 2, or something to do an online race with the community. Oh gosh. So if you go to www.simracingpaddock.com/forums, you can find the thread and you can take part and let us know where you would like to compete in with me.
Left 3 keep in. Narrow.
Even though you'll likely beat me because I'm not the best driver.
Crest. Keep right over crest.
Whoa. This thing is an oversteer beast. At least I'm not dead yet.
Caution, crest, left 2. 60 through dip. Keep left over crest.
Hey guys, everyone's entitled to dislike videos. That's why the dislike button's there. If they dislike it, hey, there are millions, billions, how many ever illions of YouTube videos. So, yeah.
Right 3, keep in. Into left 5. Right 6.
You can't please everyone,
Left 3.
especially with my driving.
Right 4 opens long. 80 through dip. Left 5.
Oh man, this is a complicated track though.
4 tightens. Don't cut. And right 3. And left 4. Don't cut. 60. Right 5.
I'd say my co-driver's calling them almost too early.
Long tightens. Don't cut.
Whoa.
And right 3.
Yeah, this does feel like dirt rally grease. Scotty Honeybone, I am driving the Lancia Stratos
Too long opens.
in the historic rally class.
And turn. Open. Hairpin right 80. Keep right over crest 80.
Oh gosh, yeah, rear-wheel drive. Handbrake, not the smartest idea. Hey, take a picture of me, guy. Don't go over there.
Caution, crest, left 2. 60 through dip. Keep left over crest. Right 6. Don't cut. Keep left over crest. Keep
Don't
right
e-brake rear-wheel drive or talk while driving. Hey, I threaded the needle at least.
left 4 tightens. Don't cut. And right 3. And left 4.
This is technically still beta. Dirt 4 is set for release in the United States, I believe June 7th, worldwide June 9th. So they sent me the review copy. They said, you're on a review embargo until the 6th, and then you can live stream whenever. So they said, just don't give it a number score yet. So that's what I am holding, but I'm trying to just basically showcase what Dirt 4 has available.
Bridge.
So it's basically gold, but there will be a day one patch, which is basically the norm for any video game nowadays.
Crest. And crest.
Whoop.
80 through dip. Left 5 long.
Almost 3/4, or basically 3/4, guys.
Turn hairpin right. Crest. Left 5 through dip. Keep right over crest.
Let's try a Scandinavian flick. Nope. That did not work. Hey, broken car on the left.
4 and left 3 over crest. Don't cut.
Nice touch of realism there,
Through gate.
because cars do break down at rally events.
Over crest. Don't cut. Left 5.
I would definitely say this game is not garbage.
80 through dip. Left 2. Into left 2 over crest. And right 4. Left 5.
Whoa!
Crest. And crest.
Sugar honey iced tea. Opposite lock, the game is not out yet. I just received my preview copy. And $40? Dang, this would be a great deal.
5 long. Don't cut. Dip.
So this is basically the press review copy. They said, nope, don't review it until June 6th, but I am free to do live streams.
2. Into left 2 over crest.
It could be June 6th. I'm not certain though, but hey, I'd say it's nice that they're allowing us to live stream, because if you remember, for example, like a title, NASCAR Heat Evolution, they were giving out review copies, but saying don't do any coverage until the game is released. And that game ended up being garbage, to be honest. So this, having the permission to live stream, is great. Clubsport Wheel 2.5 is handling this like a champ, even though, oh my... who was saying that I was boned?
Left rear flat.
Okay, left rear flat. Oh gosh, that was ugly. That was an ugly wreck. But Clubsport Wheel V2.5 is handling this really well. I'm not a good enough driver to really push it to its limits, but you can see it's working, and I think you can hear it, like, basically through the microphone, and it's not really straining, struggling. Whoa. That was an ugly wreck. Let's see. We're almost done, guys.
60. 80 through dip.
So let me just take a look at the multiplayer settings when I finish this, and we can see what options there are. Even though I bet there's not really going to be anyone there, we can at least see the options, because that's one of the most... Crap. Wow, okay. That's nice at least. But, yeah, so... I noticed right there, you could actually drive pretty far off without tripping the reset, which is nice, because Dirt Rally, Dirt 3 didn't really have as much. But yeah, so let's take a look at the online settings in a minute. But, okay, we survived. The foliage might kill frame rate in other machines. I'm considering making a lower end computer as well, because now I have the new system. So, okay, so let's continue. And let's take a look at the multiplayer settings at least, so we can get an idea if it allows us to. But oh my gosh, that was a painful race. So it's theoretically infinite stages. There are 5 different locations for rally, as mentioned before. So there's Australia, Spain, Sweden, US, and Wales. Clubsport 2.5 with rim and V3 pedals. It depends on the rim. I believe the wheelbase and rim combo is about 800, and then the pedals are about I think 200 or something. Not certain. Or no, pedals are 300. So you're looking at about $1,000 for the wheel and pedal setup. So multiplayer. Create session. So let's take a look. So there's public and private, simulation, or gamer, assists allowed or not allowed, championship events. I'll go to career in a minute, Aaron. So, okay, so there's Rally, Land Rush, Rally Cross, and Historic Rally. So, my F in life, talk about a cheery username. And I would say load times are a little better than in console. So, okay, so it looks like there are options for... Okay, so create a session. Andy Sky, unfortunately, this will not have the VR support at launch, but at least you do have... they are planning on implementing it in a later update. Let's see. So there's no one really to invite, so launch. Okay, so you do need to have the group, but at least it looks like you can have them racing at the same time. So let's go to events, career. Okay, so it looks like you have to actually complete events before in Rally before you actually go to Land Rush.
Global Rally Series and take your place among the best. To get there, you'll need to start out as a driver for hire.
So the downside in career is you have to start off in a lower series, and basically you drive for someone else's team. So I'm just going to do one event in Rally. MC Merrick, I did do a Land Rush event, and I do have DVR mode enabled in the stream. So if you want to check that Land Rush mode, you can actually take a look, rewind this video a bit, and you can find that. But yeah, so this is just, it's a short one-stage rally. So some rain in Spain, let's try that in a minute. Christian, somebody asked for me to showcase the career mode, so I'm just doing that real quick. So at least you can get an idea what the career mode entails. But Michigan is definitely like big in the car culture, so I could definitely see why they allowed it to have in Dirt 4. I forget if the stages in career mode are procedurally generated. I'll check and see if I remember anything.
5, 4, 3,
Hold on.
2, 1, go.
Oh gosh, I still had H mode enabled. I accidentally had shifted it to the
And left 5, 40.
sequential mode, and I forgot to change it. So right now we are doing this with the H pattern gearbox. Might not be the most realistic, but hey, we're having fun. But yeah, front wheel drive really does feel accurate physics wise, which I'm not a big fan of, but at least it's realistic. I mean, I drive Volkswagen GTI and I love it, don't get me wrong. Like, front wheel drive is okay, but just in rally? Ugh. Oh crap. Bye bye speed limit sign. That said 25 miles an hour and we're going 90.
And left 4 long, 250, 200 over bumps.
There we go. We're going, guys. We going fast.
And left 5, 40, through dip. Right 6,
Oh, this only has 5 gears.
200 over bumps, 80. Right 4 long. And right 6, 250 to finish. Alright, take her slow to the control.
We got the wins, guys. CG, the only wheel I can think of that actively has the push-pull style shifter is actually the Thrustmaster T500 RS Formula 1 wheel. So that might be weird to drive like that, but yeah, that's the one I can think of. Or hold on a second. But yeah, this title's working pretty darn well. So we just won our first career event, and career. Actually, oh, I just received a new achievement. First, you have to finish for my first place win. Let me see if I can turn up the volume a little higher. Turn up the volume a little bit. Hopefully my voice doesn't get drowned out. But yeah, so I earned 2,000. Okay, I earned 18,000 credits. Mad Catz MC2 wheel. That was my first wheel as a sim racer. Oh gosh, I have some good memories with that. My PSN, my PlayStation Network. Hold on, I'll enter that in real quick. Anada Ardian. It's not out yet. I just got a preview build, and it is actually on high preset mechanical pants. This is just high graphic settings. I didn't run an ultra because the frame rate was starting to take a hit because of A, me just running a 970, and B, with the streaming load. Okay, so those are my Xbox and PlayStation screen names. I am not doing too much on the Xbox right now. I should renew my gold soon. And then I will have like that. I do have PlayStation Plus. And don't laugh, that was a screen name I made when I was like 16 and had like my skateboarding phase. So yeah. Okay, so what I want to do real quick is I want to do this real quick, and then I can try to show you how it is to buy your own car in this. So let's just run this through real quick, and I'll show you. I believe also as this continues, you can actually get different co-drivers because I saw that option. So you might be able to get a different co-driver as the game goes on. Which was similar to Dirt 3, I think. Oh gosh, NASCAR sim racing. Oh gosh, yeah. Okay.
All good today. Things are running smoothly.
Let's
Feels like
give
a good
this a
one.
go.
Five, four,
So after this race, I'm going to buy a car because I think I'll be able to afford it.
right 6 over crest. Don't cut. 200 over bumps.
Christian, I am 24 years old.
Right
So
5,
definitely on the younger side for like this stuff, but yeah, hey, still can have some fun.
right 6 over crest. 80. And right 6. And left 5, 40 through dip. Water splash. Right 6 over crest.
Okay, water, we're going to see the new effects.
Left 6 through dip. Right 5. And left 6, 200. Left 6 over crest. Dip 80. Left 4. And right 6. Into left
Well, happy early birthday, NASCAR Sim Racing.
Don't cut.
Oh gosh,
6. Don't cut. 200. Left 4. Long. Keep in. Don't cut.
this is definitely challenging.
Right 4 long. Tightens. Keep in. Into left 6. Don't cut.
Breathe in,
Left 6.
breathe out.
4.
Oh gosh. Oh, missed shift.
And bump. And left 6. Right 6.
Oh, come on.
And bump. And left 4. And left 6. 200 to finish. Okay, take it to the control.
Whoa, whoa. NASCAR's okay. It's really starting to go downhill, in my opinion.
Not bad, but we aren't moving up the standings either.
Come on, I finished second, co-driver. Second. Or, aw, dang it, I finished third. Someone barely beat me out. WRC games, I've tried a couple. They aren't unplayable, but I prefer the dirt titles more in my opinion, and also Richard Burns Rally. So I'll check in a minute and see if I can actually change the co-driver. So after this, we'll find out.
Keep it clean. Good drive's gonna get us into better championships.
So let's give this a try.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 200 over bumps. 250. Right 4 long. Keep in. Don't cut. 60. Right 6. Don't cut. And bump. And left 4. And right 6. 80. Left 4. And right 6. Into left 5.
Challenging, but
And right 6.
this is definitely easier than what I was driving before. So definitely I can imagine solid progression as you're driving through the career mode. Also with the lessons and everything that are available in the Dirtfish Academy, that could be a great option for people looking to learn to effectively drive rally.
Don't cut. 200. Left 4 long. Keep in. Don't cut. 100.
In terms of NASCAR, I'd say it's good to see the 3 back in victory lane, what happened on Sunday, but I just can't get on board with the new format with breaking the race into stages. It just feels too manufactured now, in my opinion.
200 over bumps.
Oh gosh, you really feel the wheel jumping under you on these bumps. But okay,
All right, take
we
this
made it.
under control.
Oh gosh. But you can really see the wheel jumping around.
Awesome result.
We got the win.
Beatable.
Okay, we won the championship. Got some bonuses, the team targets. Then with this, 26, 30, 25,000 credits. So that should give us some good moolah.
Keep up the good work. With this new license, you've progressed.
Okay, so let's take a look at this. Now I think we can buy a new car, 52,000.
So it's time to consider buying a vehicle of your own.
Okay.
Pave the way to starting your own team. Choose vehicles from the home menu to find one to buy.
So let's take a look. Vehicles. So there's dealership and classifieds. Deep Silver told me to go dealership, so let's take a look at classifieds. So these are some pre-owned cars. You can see on the right side of the screen that these are in various states of disrepair. But you can also buy them for a reduced price. Except Group A, huh. Still a little steep. Kit cars. Sold out of the Peugeot 306. This seat Ibiza. So NR4. So there's options where you can get the Mitsubishi Lancer for 46. To compare, you can get a new one in here for 53. Oh, I am 125 credits short. Guess we're doing one more race because I don't want to buy the used and have to repair that. So, now we have 2 events still freaking in the US. That's kind of irritating. So, let's try Spain in the rain. As you guys mentioned, you still make money in these events, so we should make enough. So, let's take a look. So there's the 2 leaders. So Subaru Impreza 2001. Somebody was mentioning old Mitsubishis. So the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6 was what people were saying. So let's try that. And Spain. Let's just do a simpler track this time. That's not too shabby. And we were saying Spain in the rain. Okay, let's just do a single event and get that money. But let's change this to... Let's make it a little easier. It's a competent AI. Manual sequential. So I have it set to the Club Sport shifter to do the shifting and paddles for the handbrake. But I believe since we are doing asphalt, we're not going to do too much of the handbrake, especially because it's in the rain. But we'll take a look and see how it is. But yeah, this is pretty darn fun, guys. Glad you are enjoying it too. Yeah, so let's see how this handles. So there's also shakedowns, which I believe were also in Dirt Rally. Let's try that out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 3, left 6, and right 4 through dip 60, left 5, and right 3.
Oh yeah, this,
Into
it does
left
feel
5,
loose.
and right 1 through dip, and left 3. Left 4.
Oh.
Into right 2.
Whoa! Okay, I caught that. What? Oh,
And left
caught that too.
Left 4 through dip. Keep right over crest. Left 3, 60. Left 6. Into right 4.
Okay,
Tightens.
we made it through the shakedown. Okay. So let's see how the race goes. It's funny though, because it looks like we're like a minute behind or something on the stream, but yeah.
Hey, if we want to enter more prestigious competitions, we're going to need to get a good ranking going in.
Okay, so let's see how this goes. Looks like 5 minutes is the time to beat.
3, 2, 1, go. Right 3, left 6, and right 4 through dip 60, left 5, and right
Perfect
3.
summer game. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
And right 1 through dip.
Or it's a perfect game to lose your summer in.
And left 3. Left 4. Into right 2.
What? Crud. Lost it.
And left 4 over crest.
We're still going though.
Left 4 through dip. Keep right over crest. Left 3, 60. Left 6. Into right 4 long. Tightens.
I thought BioShock was the infinite game.
Immediate right 3 over crest. Distance.
But this, having infinite stages,
Left 6, 60.
pretty nice. Well, it's not infinite, but it's in the, apparently, like, septillion.
Left 3 over crest. Into right 4 through dip. Into left 3 long. Over
Oh, gosh.
Into right 6.
Actually, I think I'm behind
Into
on
right
my stream.
And left 4 over crest.
Hey, I'm laughing at myself. The Spaniards don't even have to do that.
Left 6. And right
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
through dip, 60.
Oh, sugar honey iced tea. I'm pretty far off and it didn't automatically reset me. That's nice. Oh, crap. Hold on. Why is it not resetting me?
Left 4 through dip.
Pavement has seen a significant improvement. It's just me that sucks.
Left 3, 60.
Come on, get me back there. There we go. Oh,
Right 6.
bye, Hood.
And left 4. Oh. And right 3.
Slicks in a rally game. Now that would be the day.
Into right 4 long. Tightens. Into caution. Left 4. Immediate right 3 over.
Ooh, that wastegate.
60. Right 6. Into left 1. Long.
Oh,
Open
gosh.
right.
Yeah, I should have used the brake there.
And left 4. 80. Right 4.
Let's see if we can actually catch up.
And open hairpin left. And right 1 long. Into left 6. Into right 3 over crest. And hairpin left. And right 4 over crest.
That power
Into
slide.
hairpin
Or,
right.
not power slide, but
And
e-brake
left
slide.
4 long, 100.
Oh, gosh.
Right 6. Into left 1 long.
This is a pretty long stage, all things considered.
Open hairpin right. And left 4, 80. Left 4. Into right 2, opens long. And left 4 over crest, 80.
Well, remember, guys, if you do have Amazon Prime, you get 20% off games due to you... Oh, shoot. Whoops. Come on. Hold on.
And open
There we
hairpin
go.
left.
Oh, gosh. Full lock. I'll take the penalty. I don't like that
Hairpin
camera.
right. And left 3 over crest. Into right
But Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime membership, you get 20% off pre-orders or games that are within 2 weeks.
and turn, square left. Immediately
Whoa.
left,
I have never driven inside a town like that.
left 640. Right 3, through dip.
It's easier said than done to drive while talking.
Right 1, through dip.
I'll just say that.
And left 4.
I'm a lot better at track sims. Rally is not my forte, but hey, we're having fun.
Left 6 over bump. Right 3. And hairpin left. And right 6. Left 6. 60. Right 1. Crest. Left 2. And left 1. And right 3. And line. Right 5. 60.
Yeah, when you're driving like this, everything is clicking together. This is where it really starts feeling good.
Right. And left 3. 60. To 50.
Oh gosh, oh gosh!
Okay, take this to control.
Oh, Annoyed the Donkey, I'm driving the Fanatic Club Sport Wheel V2.5 with the Club Sport V3 pedals and the Fanatic Club Sport shifter version
Okay.
1.5 sequential. Matthew Lee handling does feel a lot better than dirt. Yeah, that finish really did work out better for me. Hold on. I just realized on my YouTube stream I was like a minute behind, so I was behind of everyone else. But, okay, there we go. Yeah, that car. Oh gosh, that was totally coincidental. I wasn't making fun of what Christian said. Well, thank you, Red Fox. So now we can buy our first car. KMT 10, this does feel a lot better in the asphalt, at least, than Dirt Rally. And in general, it does feel like a notable step up in improvement. You do feel a better sense of weight transfer, which I enjoy. Okay, so let's go back to the cars list. So, dealership. No affordable cars in the R5 or RX2 or supercars. So you can buy all these different series. So let's go to the NR4s. Okay, Mitsubishi Lancer. So one thing I just want to show you now is you get to... mosquito. Got it though. Oh, that mosquito is annoying. So, custom career, you can't really do a custom career, but you have options. Like, played with controller? Yes, I have. I played at the press event with a controller on the PS4, and it felt pretty darn good. So, you can make a team name. Let's pull out my keyboard for that. So I know, very original. Oh. Let's just do that. And then you get to do this stuff. So Twiggy, for this, unfortunately, as of right now, the Husingfeld pedals are not working. I don't know what's going on, but it was recognizing the Husingfeld pedals as basically like a joystick. So it was basically sending the controls haywire and everything. So I'm going to email them and see about if they are going to be fixing that as soon as possible. But right now, the Husingfeld pedals are not working. So the patterns are kind of limited, but they're okay. So let's go with that one. Colors. I actually have a helmet with this color scheme. So it was green, orange, so hold on. I know this is a weird helmet color, but it was actually a pretty BA helmet when I drove it. But yeah, so I'm going to talk to Cody's as soon as possible to see if I can get the Husingfelds working. It might be as simple as finding out a text file or something to make it work. Ooh. The gloss versus the matte. That gloss looks pretty nice. Fanatic inverted pedals. I don't really have any thoughts on it right now because I haven't been able to test them. I'd say they are for specialized use. You would need a specific cockpit to work it with. So you need to take that into consideration because they are extremely tall pedals. However, I have been talking with Sean Cole about it, and he likes them. So he likes using them. So I trust Sean's opinion, and he definitely he said they're good. So yeah. So you can actually also add sponsors.
Sponsors are a great way to bring in more cash for your team. Your skill behind the wheel has already attracted potential sponsorship from Riger Racing Suspension or LNX Media. I recommend we sign one up.
Let's do some irony. I'm going to sign on Thrustmaster, even though I'm driving with a Fanatic wheel.
Other teams you can drive for, sponsors will set you targets every event. Achieve the target to improve your relationship
Okay.
with your sponsor and earn even more money or special rewards.
Twiggy, yes, I did set them up with DI view. So it was a weird thing where if the pedals were depressed, you would have the settings going down. If you press them in, they start going, past the 50% mark, they start going up. So there's that. Horizon, Humble Bundle. I actually really like Humble Bundle, where you can just get, or basically enter in whatever price you want for different bundles, and they go to charity.
Hire a chief engineer.
Okay, so this is the hiring a staff mode.
How much time it will take to make
So
sure you have a balanced tuning setup for each event, but you can override this to suit your driving style.
So you can hire an engineer, and yeah, so hire the chief engineer to help you with your setup. So different options. What's nice though is apparently these are the lower class ones, so
Staff have a range of
you
skills
can basically
take a small cut
underpay them,
each event as payment. Later, you'll be able
and they accept the contract.
to expand and upgrade your team, allowing you to hire more engineers. and
So CD keys, I would say, is a little more trustworthy than G2A.
ready to
I will admit I have bought on G2A before, but I don't actively recommend it. Okay, so look at this.
Your
So co-drivers,
is to guide you during rally events by calling out turns and
you can change them.
on the stage ahead, allowing you to anticipate what's coming next
So
as fast as you can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options for co-drivers. Let's do Nikki Grist. So for multiplayer, they have, let's see. As I mentioned before, or wait, no, not exiting. So multiplayer, they had like all the different modes: rally, land rush, rally cross, and so on. I believe they also have something like Joyride, which you can just drive around. So let's try, someone said Wales Rally. That sounds pretty good. So what's nice is now that I own my own vehicle, I can go to the NR4, buy that, and the next race I run, I don't have to get a loaner car and pay for the loaner car. So let's do Wales. Huh, Andy, sorry to hear that. I've never had a bad experience with CD keys myself, but I could understand why there is that slim chance because it is a key reseller. But I've never had an issue with a bum key. Actually, I take that back. Back when I used to work with Inside Sim Racing, I ended up buying a CD key from Jason Dunnington, and it ended up being a pirated key. So I thought I could trust Jason, like he did IT stuff on the side, but unfortunately it ended up being a bad key, so I ended up being forced to update to Windows 10. So yeah, lesson learned. Be wary when buying operating system stuff. Okay, so 2 event at Wales. So confirm. And we have it set to sequential shift with the e-brake. So let's give this a try. And let's have some fun. Yeah, NASCAR Sim Racing. I used to be the head rider for Inside Sim Racing. Long story short, Darren wanted me to take the job that ended up going to John. I decided against it because I didn't really want to move to Washington State, and now Darren hates my guts. Long story short.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Keep right over crest. Into left 3, don't cut. Into right 4, into left 6.
Oh yeah, the spotter, I mean co-driver, a lot better in my opinion.
Crest. Into right 3 long crest, left 5. Through gate.
Whoa!
Right over crest. Into left 3. Into right 4.
Wow, that worked.
Into left 6, 80. Left 5. Keep
In dirt rally, I bet that would have just cut off.
and open hairpin right long through dip. Into left 4. Right 3. Left 2, 100. Right 4. Into left 1. Bump on exit. Dip. Right 5 over bumps.
Christian, I am running on high graphics on this. So I know that like ultra, but Codemasters tends to prioritize system stability over the eye candy, but they find a pretty good balance. It's decent looking.
Keep left over crest. Right 5.
Whoa.
Left 5. Right 4 over crest. Keep left through dip. And
Manuel Pruch, I apologize if I got that name wrong. I did run the Stratos on a different race earlier, so if you want to rewind in the stream, you can also check that.
left 2 crest.
So my handbrake is just the the left paddle on my wheel. Come on. Don't screw the pooch, Will.
Right 4 long.
Whoa, slight frame rate hiccup.
Left 5 over crest.
We're still good though.
80. Bump immediate open hairpin right. Keep it.
Whoa. These trees are so dense, you can feel a bit. So it looked like it dipped to about 40 frames per second.
Left. Keep it.
Now it's back at a stable 60. Oh gosh. Timu, I did do a land rush earlier with the cross carts, so if you want to check that out, you can rewind too. That's why I set up the DVR mode so people can watch what they want.
Left 2. Left 6 over crest. Left 6 over bump. Right 3. And left 6 over crest. Caution. Right 4. Don't cut. Immediate turn. Keep left. 60.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That went wrong. Aw, that's going to be a couple hundred repair.
Right 5 crest. Left 3 long. Don't cut. Into right 3 over crest. Dip 80.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Crud.
Middle over crest.
Shortcut.
80 through dip. Keep middle over jump. 60. Keep right over crest. Into left 3. Don't cut. Into right 4. Into left 6.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Right 6. Don't cut.
Keep going.
Into left 4. Into right 3. And left 6 over crest. Keep right
Whoa,
over
whoa, whoa.
crest.
Oh.
Into left 3.
Force feedback is actually pretty darn good. You, I really do feel the wheel jumping out, so you have to keep a solid handle on it, or you can quickly lose control, so you have to be careful with that. Force feedback is also extremely adjustable, so that is also a benefit. Dead Stump, I have not killed a car on this stream yet. When I was in, or when I went to the press event, I did kill a car or two. I also accidentally killed the title because it was kind of glitchy, but that's something else. Oh gosh, that sucked.
To finish.
We're still gonna win. We're still gonna win. We're still gonna win. There we go. By 2 seconds. Degrees of rotation, it adjusts on a per car thing, so let's take a look. Okay, this is set to 540 degrees. So, input devices, Joe. Oh, hey, Joe. I am not sure. At least 2. Because even though it was acting up with my Husing valve pedals, it was recognizing them. So that's at least a positive. I'd say at least as many devices as DiRT Rally, because it's same. James Rock, I am rocking, no pun intended, a GTX 970. I'm also running the Ryzen, or the Ryzen 7 1800X. Okay, I'm not gonna talk while doing this stage. Let's see how it runs. So, zip it.
Looks like the bumps and scuffs hasn't affected the mechanicals.
And just for a sec, I'm muting myself.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 3, crest. Left 5, dip. Left 5. Right 4 over crest. Keep left through dip. And right 2 through dip. Left 3, don't cut. 60, left 6, crest, dip. Right 6, left 6, crest, right 5, don't cut. Left 6, crest, dip. Right 6, left 6, crest, right 5, left 6, right 6, don't cut. Into left 4, into right 3, and left 6 over crest, 80, crest, dip. Right 6, right 4 over crest, dip. Keep middle over crest, 60, crest, dip. Right 6, right 4 over crest, dip. Keep middle over crest, keep right over crest. Into left 3, into right 4, into left 6, 60, right 5, left 4. And turn square left, into left 3, right 5. Right 6 through dip, into right 4 over crest, jump maybe. Right 6 over crest, left 5. Right 4 over crest, keep left through dip, and right 2 through dip. Left 3, don't cut. Left 3, don't cut. Left 6. Right 5, left 5 over bumps, care, crest, right 1, into left 4, left 6 through dip, left 4 over crest, don't cut, into left 6 through dip, 100, left 5, keep right over crest, left 6, and open hairpin right long through dip, into left 4, right 3, left 2, right 6, into left 4, into right 3, and left 6 over crest, through gate, left 6, crest, dip, right 6, don't cut, left 6, crest, right 5, don't cut, left 6, 130, left 5, and left 3 over crest, and right 6 over crest, 60, through gate, left 6 over crest, and right 2 over crest, don't cut, right 5, left 6, 60, right 6, left 5 crest, right 6 crest, left 6 dip, right 6 through dip, into right 4 over crest, jump maybe, don't cut, right 6 over crest, left 6 through dip, left 4 over crest, don't cut. The rear left tyre is gone, into left 6 through dip, 100, right 2, don't cut, left 3, right 4, into open hairpin left, long, through dip, into open hairpin left, long, through dip, and right 6, keep left over crest, don't cut. right 5, don't cut. Left 5. Right 3, don't cut. Into turn, square right, and right 4. Left 5. Left 6, crest, dip. Right 6. Left 6, crest, right 5, don't cut. Left 6, 80. Over finish, to stop. Slow to the marshal, please. Okay, stage time has been recorded. Good job.
Well, that didn't go according to plan. The handling on the car was already messed up while when I was driving, and oh gosh, you could see the wheel just jumping all over the place. Let's try to have that car repaired. 5th place in the championship. That hurt. Wow. I made 500 credits in that. Okay, so let's try Rallycross now. I believe there is the support for NVIDIA Surround. I haven't tested that yet. Basically, I just booted this up, started it out, and tried it out. And the car could get loose at times, but with the it being all-wheel drive, it isn't going to get nearly as loose as a rear-wheel drive. Dead Stump, if you want to check out cross-kart driving, I did do cross-kart land rush towards the beginning of the stream if you want to check that out. So, as you guys know, this is it has the official FIA World Rallycross competition license. I'm looking to upgrade my graphics card in the near future, but right now the 970 is still working pretty well. I'm gonna say that. Okay, Matt, thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you around. I'm gonna try doing a future stream nearby. I am also gonna test out the Xbox One version soon. Likely on Sunday or Monday, expect the Xbox One version to be live streamed. So let's just do the supercars. I'm just going to do the Polo because I have the Golf GTI in real life. So, okay. Let's do Linden Hill. Jeez, these mosquitoes. How'd I keep on getting in here? Okay. So I haven't driven Linden Hill yet, actually. That's one track I haven't tested in Dirt 4, even though I have tested Dirt 4 in 2 previous occasions before now. Dead Stump, I cannot hear your mic. It is currently 8:11 p.m. here. So I decided to do an earlier stream so people could at least get to watch it in the US, and also just the insomniacs in Europe.
To your advantage. You only need to take it once. If you miss it, you'll get a time penalty.
Okay, take the Joker once per race.
All right, good luck today. Give it your best.
Okay, let's see how this goes, guys. Sheesh, Gundars, you're up early.
Get ready. Go, go, go.
Oh wow, these really have heavy steering. Wow, these are fast. Wow, these slide. So some people were asking for sliding. Well, there you go.
It looks like we'll be racing for the win once all drivers have taken their Joker.
Oh gosh. Whoops. Oh gosh. Ray Bobuzz, unfortunately there are no hill climbs in Dirt 4. It's sad omission. I would have loved to see hill climb and Pikes Peak, but unfortunately like that's not the case. Oh wow. 10-second penalty? What? You're kidding me.
Well, in their Joker, I reckon we'll be fighting for first.
Did I take the wrong point?
Go on the next lap.
Ah, he went off the track. Okay, that was rookie mistake. I don't really watch much World Rallycross, so I didn't know that wasn't the track. Whoops. I thought that was the Joker. So I'll own up to my mistake. Whew.
It looks for the win once all drivers.
Okay, this is the Joker. Whoops. I sort of flubbed that up. Whew. These are fun to drive, though. I'll say that. Oh my. Okay, that works.
Nice one. Happy with that.
Oh, that mosquito right between my eyes. Wait, what? Did it seriously put me in 9th? Wow, that penalty murdered me. Oh. That murdered me. So, okay, qualifying heat. Okay, let's do this again. Remember, guys, Joker. We're gonna have some fun here. Oh, I just realized those flies are on the track. That's interesting. You see the flies flying around.
3, go, go, go.
Whoa. Oh gosh, they're getting aggressive. Oh my.
Okay, you're fighting for the win at the moment.
Off track. For next race, I'll up the difficulty.
Once the rest have done their Joker, I reckon we'll be fighting for first.
Oh gosh. I just completely flubbed that Joker. I will say the force feedback in this really feels good in the Club Sport Wheel V 2.5. There we go. That was much better.
That's a win. Well done.
Okay, so Heat results first place. Second place overall in terms of points. So I noticed somebody was looking or saying that I should turn up the sound a bit, so let's do that. There we go. Thanks for the compliment, Neon Tiger. Whoops, I will view the replay in the next. So, Vitor Machado, the Joker lap is basically just like a long cut per se. Repair. Okay, auto repairs are on, so they're gonna automatically repair my car. But yeah, so Joker lap is one long cut you have to take once a race, and you basically it adds a little bit of strategy per se.
Go, go, go.
Oh. Whoops. That stung a bit. I didn't realize those two were going for the Joker lap. Oof. Some carnage there. Oh, that was a nice move.
Once the rest have done their Joker, I reckon we'll be fighting for third.
But yeah, this car slides pretty well, I'll say that. Oh, crud. Take the jump. Whoops. Little hot off. Oh my gosh, that was awesome!
Nice drive. You did
What
great.
the? Oh, that was awesome. Wow. That was pretty epic. Fox would be pleased. For the record, that frame rate was just because I clicked off the screen for a minute. That wasn't any performance issue. Okay, we're second in the aim heat. So let's see how this goes. Okay, Norhunter, after this event, I'll do Lohik.
Ready to race. Three, go, go, go.
Whoa! I got hit from behind. Oh, I jumped a bit. Oh, that guy was... Whoops. Christian, I sort of preferred this camera myself, because it feels like it fits better with the field of view that I'm using. Okay, we got 2 laps, or 3 laps to go.
Right, you're fighting for second position at the moment.
Whoops. Yeah, one of the things I'd say is like the best goal for sim racing is to have a 1-to-1 field of view. And since I'm not using triples, it sort of struggles a bit due to this essentially being relegated to a single 24-inch screen. So this is a decent compromise. Whoever asked that I can't really read better than Dirt 3. Yes, I'd say quite a bit better than Dirt 3. Has a lot longer rally stages because Dirt 3, it was decent in terms of rally, but the stages were just so short. This, you have the ability to do much longer stages, which is, in my opinion, a big plus. Because I will say, one of the things that people don't remember too much about Dirt 2 and Dirt 3 is that the stages were quite short. So seeing longer stages in Dirt Rally and in Dirt 4 is a great benefit to rally titles, in my opinion, because you spend a lot longer driving in the stages. Of the older Dirt titles, I will say Dirt 2 was my personal favorite. Even though it did really lay on the adrenaline and energy drinks and just all that dude bro mentality, it was solid driving feel and definitely a great driving title. I enjoyed it a lot. So somebody asked me to show off the replay, so let's take a look. So what I like about this is now this actually has like the full race and everything, and unlike other stages, like you're really able to rewind, fast forward better. It looked like they improved the interface. So if you click in that, you can change the speed up and down, which is cool. Quarter speed. Check out that graphics in the steering wheel. Nice. Longest stage, I could look into that. Somebody asked Lohik first, but whoops. That was awkward to me, but yeah. So looking at, like, there's the rewind and fast forward, and all this camera angles. So yeah, as promised, I'll check out Lohik, and then let's try the longest stage I can make and try to figure that out. So let's take a look. So events, free play. So I'll do one event at Lohik. Also, one thing I want to show you before I wrap this up is also it has the Dirtfish, the free roam. So I'll drive with a different camera. I'll show you that. And also how the field of view adjustments work. So let's try that. So start. Dang, I think a mosquito bot got me. That sucks, but yeah, it's life. Okay. So I think because of the assists, I set this to only interior angles. So I can only alternate from that dash-ish cam. And then, so actually also game preferences, difficulty. Oh, it's not letting me adjust the difficulty.
Use the Joker lap to your advantage.
Okay.
You only need to take it once. If you miss it, you'll get a time penalty. Okay, eyes on the track. Lights about to go. Have a good race.
So that's the cockpit without
Ready to race.
the wheel. Unfortunately, Christian, I don't have the chase camera set up right now. Maybe in the next event. But right now, I'm not a big fan of this angle, so let me just show you what you can do. So go to settings, options, game preferences, field of view. Can narrow it down a bit. Actually, let's just yeah, apply settings. Will let me exterior cameras on. Okay, so I can show you. So I'm not gonna stay there too much. So because yeah, for simulators, especially with wheels, you want to mainly stick with the interior, but you can see the field of view in this is now a lot narrower, which is better. it still feels definitely like a sim. I'll say that. So let's take a look at the interior or exterior cameras. So this is the exterior. And I apologize for any crud driving. I just don't really drive with the wheel and exterior. Here's a chase far, I believe. Dash cam. Let's take the Joker. Oh, that was close. Then another, I think this is hood cam, but with nothing on it. Seems like the frame rate's struggling a bit. Like 57, 59. I think I'm having a technical issue. Oh gosh. Power slide. Ooh, slide artifact. Sliding. There we go.
Nice drive. You did
That felt
great.
pretty good. Okay, so... Whew. Now, I think let's just do the longest rally we can find. And I think afterwards I'm going to wrap up the stream. Whew, 2 hours to Dirt 4, guys. It's fun so far. I'll say that. So, events. Free play. Okay, so let's go to rally. Dead Stump, great seeing ya. Okay, R5 car. That's R2, Group A. R5. Yeah, James, thanks for watching. So, Ford Fiesta, Peugeot 208, Mitsubishi Space Star. I've never heard of that car. Let's give that a try. Okay, so let's see how long we can get these stages. So, Australia, length 8.2 miles, 8.09, 8.13. So that's about 8 miles. Let's see if complexity adds to it. 7.8, 8.0, 7.7. So 7.9. Okay, so Australia, you're gonna get about 8 miles. Let's take a look at Spain. Spain 9.1, 9.4. Okay, so 9.4 to 9.5. So let's take a look at Sweden. 8.3, 8.3, 8.3, 8.4. Okay. Let's check. Whoops. Michigan. Hold on. So Michigan is 8.1, 8.1, 8.1, 8.0. Sweden still does have the snowbanks, and it's scary. Let's check Wales to wrap that up. More or less along it. 9.0, 9.3. That's one of the longest we've seen. Except we need to find one. 9.1, 8.6. Looks like Wales. Oh my gosh, 9.5. There we go. I think that's the longest we've seen so far. Sunset. Let's try that. With mist. And one cool thing is you can reverse it, make it an uphill stage. So let's give that a try. So let's confirm. Actually, yeah, confirm that. Change the vehicle again. Red Fox, thank you for watching, and please subscribe and stay tuned for upcoming content. And I will have fun, and hopefully you have a great night. Oh gosh, this is gonna be fun. Oh gosh. Vitor, I didn't read that before I said that, I promise. But yeah, I'm starting to get tired, guys. This is gonna be a challenging. Alex, I'm not sure if these can be implemented in career. I haven't obviously gotten that far in. I only got like 3 events in career so far. So I don't know if there's any element where you can customize yet. But who knows? Okay, guys.
Things running smoothly. Hopefully, we'll make the most of it in this one.
Okay, the leader had 12 minutes 15 seconds. That's intense.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, let's just take it easy. I'm likely not going to talk much.
Left 6. Into open, hairpin left. Keep in, don't cut. 60 over crest. 80. Bump up immediate, open hairpin right. Keep in. Right 6. Left 6. Into open, hairpin left. Keep in, don't cut. 60 over crest. Left 5. Keep right over crest, don't cut. Left 6. And open hairpin right, long through dip. Into left 4. Right 3.
I will say I prefer Nikki Griss as a co-driver.
Left 6. Into open, hairpin left. Keep in, don't cut. 60 over crest. Left 6, crest, dip. Right 6. Left 6, crest, right 5. Don't cut. Left 6, 130. Left 5, and left 3 over crest. And right 6 over crest. Through gate. 60. Left 6 over crest. And right 2 over crest. Don't cut. Right 5.
Whoops. No, I didn't read the chat there. I just got a little too heavy on the brakes.
3 crest, 60 through dip. Open hairpin left, long, don't cut. Keep middle over crest. Dip right 3, 60.
You can actually feel the slight,
Left 3.
the slight wetness on the gravel and everything, because this isn't truly wet track. It's misty, so you can feel it just be a little looser than dry, but not to the point of wet. So, interesting touch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, turn around, turn around. There we go.
Right 5 over crest. Don't cut. Left 4 long. Crest. Right 2.
What? Stay on, stay on. There we go.
Right 5. Left 4. And turn square left. Into left 3. Right 5. Left 1 crest. And right 2 long. And keep left over crest. And right 1 long opens. Into left 2 crest. 80. Left 6 over crest. left 6 over bump, right 3, and left 6 over crest, 150, left 5, and left 3 over crest, and right 6 over crest, 60, through gate, right 6, 60 through dips, left 3, keep right over bump.
Wow, I'm not even a quarter done yet. And, oh gosh.
Right 6 through dip, into left
I'm more
6,
worried about Slenderman with this weather, not Pyramid Head.
don't cut,
Or some dude with a chainsaw that's looking to cut me in
into
half.
turn, square right, and right 4,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Two-wheeling.
left 5, don't cut, 2,
First in, I'm not driving the Fiesta. I am now driving the, it's a Mitsubishi R5 car.
and right 6, keep left over crest, right 5, right 2, left 3,
Oh my
right
gosh.
4, into open hairpin left,
This definitely is challenging.
don't cut, and right 6, keep left over crest, right 5, 60, left
Pull
6,
that cliff on the
crest
right.
dip, right 6, left 6, crest, right 5, don't cut, left 6, left 6, right 4, left 3, keep middle over crest, right 4 over bumps, don't cut.
Oh, that was a great sequence there.
Left 6 over crest, and right 2 over crest.
Of course, I'm
don't
going to
cut.
screw it up right here.
Right 5, left 6, right 6, 60 through dips, left 3, keep right over bump, 100, crest, immediate right 2, don't cut, into left 1,
To my knowledge, there's no DLC at release for this title. To my knowledge.
and left 2 long, and caution, crest, immediate right 1,
To quote a famous kind of superhero, kind of anti-hero,
left 6,
maximum effort.
open hairpin right long through dip, into left 4,
Oh, this is scary.
left 2, left 5, keep right over crest,
Whoa, whoa.
left 6,
Crap. After this event, I'll go through the car list, and then I'm going to wrap up this stream. Getting kind of tired.
right 3,
2 hours of driving is going to do that to you.
right 5, left 4,
Whoa, whoa. Yeah, that got a little loose there.
square left, into left 3, right 5, 80,
Seems like around the trees, it's a little more misty.
keep in, right 6,
I'll likely do a trophy truck race in another stream that's gonna come soon. But for now, oh,
keep in, don't cut, 60 over crest,
I mean, it's only 8:45 here, almost 9. Dang.
right 2 long,
Oh, but yeah,
and keep left
you just get
over
wiped
crest,
out, man.
when long opens, don't
Or
cut,
women, whoever's watching.
into left 2, crest, 60, left 5, right 4 over crest,
But I think these R5 cars might be set up more towards the understeer side. So if you get into the setup adjustments, I bet you can make it more oversteery.
3, right 4, into open hairpin
Whoa.
left long through dip, and right 6, keep left over crest, right 5,
Thanks, Alex. It's great to have a new fan and new guy to enjoy watching my streams.
and open hairpin right,
I definitely recommend some of my reviews that I've put out. I have my new review of the Fanatic Club Sport Wheel V2.5 that's out. I also have the Husingfeld Engineering Pro pedal review, which is really like a good watch. But yeah,
keep right,
really enjoying this and really enjoy being part of this sim racing community.
and caution, crest, immediate right 1,
Whoa. Oh, crap.
left 6, right 5,
I'm planning on doing more Dirt 4 streams. My next one I'm planning on doing will be on the Xbox One version, which they also sent me a review copy for. So I'm going to be checking that because most of my preview footage was actually with the PlayStation 4. Standard PlayStation 4, not PS4 Pro. But I would like to see how it performs on the Xbox One because Xbox One is admittedly a weaker console of the two. So I want to make sure and see if they've optimized the frame rates like how they were in the PlayStation 4 version I checked.
And left 2 long. And caution, crest immediate right 1, don't cut. Left 5, keep right over crest.
Ah, that mosquito! Dang it, dang it! I got distracted by a freaking mosquito. I know that's the dumbest excuse ever, but having that thing just flying around your face.
Left 2, 100, right 4, into left 1, bump on exit, dip, don't cut. Right 5 over bumps. Left 5, right
But
6.
what's interesting is even with the Your Stage and all of this variety, it all feels fresh. If you think about it, yeah, if you think about how the DiRT Your Stage works, it basically puts pieces together. But oh my gosh! Oh! Aw, dang it! If I was still in first, that would have been an epic reverse entry turn. But yeah, like this still feels extremely fresh. It doesn't feel like cobbled together segments of a puzzle or something like how it was in the Gran Turismo stage creator, where it just felt extremely barren. This actually feels like there's a life to it. It feels like a real rally. So that's one of the things that's impressing me the most with this, that there's all this variety.
Right 5, left 6, 60. Right 6, left 5 crest. Right 6 crest, left 6 dip. Right 3, left 2 through dip. Keep right through dip.
For example, now I'm entering another treed section, but you can tell that these segments are different. It feels different. It has a different atmosphere around it. So that's definitely a benefit.
And right 4, left 5. Right 3, left 2 through dip. Keep right through dip. Left forward crest. Right 5, 80, crest, immediate right 2. Into left 1. Keep right over crest.
Almost done, guys.
2 long.
At the 11-minute mark. Come on, get back on track.
Immediate right 1.
There we go, we're back on track.
Left 6, crest, dip. Right 6. Left 6, crest, right 5. Don't cut. Left 6, left 6. Right 4, left 3. Keep middle over crest. Right 4 over bumps. Don't cut. Into left 2, 60 to finish.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay.
Oh.
Marshal.
Yeah, that was an intense stage, guys. I enjoyed it.
Amazing result. That's unbeatable.
Oh. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know how that is, Cook. Just pull into the open area and it's like, oh yeah, that's good. So that actually was a really fun stage. So what's nice is you can actually save these stages too. The greatest. I would definitely say this does lean more towards the simulation side. It actually really has a great feeling to it, especially through the force feedback. Great improvement over DiRT Rally. I'd really say it's a great improvement. So I really enjoyed that. So I'm just going to go quickly through the car list, and then I'm going to wrap things up. Thank goodness my internet decided to cooperate with me. For some of the guys who were with me since the beginning, when I was first starting, my internet was having some major issues. So it is great that I didn't. I am happy about that. Impression on tarmac driving. Huge improvement. Sorry, bad impression. But yeah, punctures definitely are real in this. Another thing that actually happened to me before I did my previous live stream a couple weeks ago, I was testing and my brakes had an issue where I was driving and all of a sudden through my headphones I heard and I basically it was like painful to the ears, whereas the brakes were just squealing. So I'm not sure what it was. After a lap or so, it went away in the rallycross, and it was like, oh, so much better. And like, it was just interesting to see that part simulated, and I had never had that in Dirt Rally or even Dirt 3, Dirt 2, or Dirt 1. So, okay, let's do a short fog track. So, let's go Rally. So, just going to do a short event. Let's do Sweden, because that's the only one I haven't done. So, shortest on Sweden is 1.4 miles. Let's go a bit longer, actually. So that, and fog patches. Okay, there we go. Confirm. And let's just go through the vehicle list, shall we? So, R2 division has the Ford Fiesta R2, the Opel Adam R2. Kit cars, the Peugeot 306 Maxi, the Seat Ibiza kit car. Group A, Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6, Subaru Impreza 1995, Lancia Delta HF Integrale, Ford Escort RS Cosworth. NR4s, Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X, Subaru WRX STI NR4, and Mitsubishi Lancer Evo X. However, I just noticed something interesting. Oh no, never mind. So if you look on the list, underneath like the 6 and 5, you can see the vehicle list information, so they tell you what it is. But yeah, you can see which ones you loan, which ones you own. Okay, so the up to 200 or 2000 cc. Ford Focus RS, Subaru Impreza, Ford Focus RS. And then the Ford Fiesta R5, Peugeot 208 R5 T16, and the Mitsubishi Space Star, which we just did. So let's give... Actually, also... Oh wait, it's not letting us do Historic Rally, because that's a different class. Let's try the Lancia. Yeah, this should be fun. Except for difficulty, we have to go manual with the clutch on this. I'm just saying. Yeah, there we go. This is going to be interesting. Head shake. I'll take a look at the head shake. I'm not ideally using that for myself because don't like it, but I'll turn up for you just for you, Biggs. Fun fact, I'm not sure if your username is in reference to Big Starklighter from Star Wars, but my friend is dressing up as that for Halloween, which is kind of funny. Okay, so let's turn up the settings. So options, game preferences. There we go. So there's some head shake.
Just be aware going into this stage that there's been a crash.
Okay, someone's crashed on the stage.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And left 5 over bump into right 6 through dip. Right 4, crest. Left 3,
Oh
long
gosh,
over
this is
bumps,
scary.
into crest jumper, 60 over bumps.
This is nuts.
Right 5,
No wonder someone's wrecked here.
and left
Oh!
3 through dip, 60. Right 5, bump, 60.
You can't really see a thing here.
Left 6, bump, crest. Right 5, long over bumps. And left 6 over bumps, 60. Left 6, bump, crest. Right 5, long over bumps.
Oh my gosh.
And left 6 over bumps, 60. Bump, left 5, 60. Right
Oh, this
3
is
through
scary.
dip, and left 5. Right 5. And left
Oh
3
gosh.
through
Oh
dip,
gosh, snowbank.
60.
Oh, snowbank.
Right 5, bump, longs outside, 60. Left
The
6,
snowbanks aren't in hell. They're not in the rallycross track because that's in Norway. I'm sorry, lame joke, but yeah.
60.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. Hit a truck. Biggs, this is sim mode.
And left 3.
One of my only gripes is that the damage in this isn't as realistic as I would have liked. But look at that snowbank! Look at that snowbank!
And left 5, 150, caution, slowing, crest, jump, into right 4, long over bumps.
Mischief.
Left 4, 60, left 3 through dip. Keep left over crest, jump. And right 4 through dip. And left 4.
Whoa. Hop the snowbank.
Caution, left 4 over crest. Right 3 through dip, tightens 2, crest. Hazard ahead. Watch for it. Left
Okay,
4
hazard
over
ahead.
crest.
Car's gonna be crashed.
4 over crest.
Okay, there's the guy waving us down. And there's the smoking wreck.
Left 2 opens through dip, crest, dip. Right 4 over crest.
You have the option to turn off the steering wheel and hands, at least in the PC version, to basically not get distracted by the co-driver or by your hands. So that's a welcome option in this game. Okay, there
Amazing result.
is rally stage with Sweden with the Lancia. Whew. Sheesh, 2.5 hour stream, guys. Hope you had a lot of fun. Dirt Rally Sim Mode. I'd say this is a significant improvement. I'd say that you get a way better feeling of the car through the wheel, especially on the tarmac. That is just an improvement miles ahead, and that really helps make this a better title. After driving this, I would say it's very difficult for me to go back to Dirt Rally. This still keeps the realism, it still keeps the challenge, it does that, but it also just makes the tarmac and also just that feeling of weight transfer so much better. So that's what I would say. So this, I'm going to wrap up the stream right now. I am just going to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for taking part in the community. And I really enjoyed having you guys watch. Force feedback, on the profiler, let me check. So force feedback, I was at 90% on my Club Sport wheel, about 100% on the game. So that, but definitely enjoyed doing this with you guys, and stay tuned to Sim Racing Paddock channel, and I will have more footage. And thanks for watching, Matt Hicks, and I will see you guys later on.